Good morning, everybody. It's Kate Denning here from the Spiritual Realm Tea Room. Going to you live today from Gypsy Dragon Fae, my gypsy wagon. So, I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas yesterday. Merry Christmas to you all. And I hope you all have an awesome day today too, being Boxing Day and a day off. So I'm out of the shop today and here in my gypsy wagon, coming to you live from my front yard. Now today I thought we'd talk about and a few of the challenges that we've had throughout the year as well. And I wasn't on last week, and I was thinking, you know, that old saying, you know, the show must go on, and I didn't do my live last week because a few of you know that my younger son has been sick with Crohn's, and we ended up back in hospital again last week on Wednesday night, and he's supposed to be on a liquid diet until he has his operation. Anyway, he didn't have the operation in December because he hadn't put on enough weight, and he missed his appointment, and now he has to wait probably until February and has to have a liquid diet until then. So who we got coming through? Shazza, Rachel, Anne-Marie. Welcome to the show, and I hope you all enjoy it. I will be doing readings today. Is that Briama? Benama. Sorry, I'm trying to pronounce your name properly. I hope you enjoyed the book, Rachel. And I'll be giving another copy away today of, where is it? The A to Z of Tea Leaf reading by me. So make sure you put in the comments book, and I shall choose a winner at the end of the show. Okay, now so anyway, I was just talking about my youngest boy being in hospital. So not only that, he came home the next day and he was straight back at work. Gotta love him, you know. He's just his work is unbelievable. I can't believe it. He just pushes through anything. Good morning, Michelle and Bernadette and Holly and Tanya and Jackie. I hope you are all having a wonderful holiday. And now, talking about instincts, okay, and here's me, you know, I work with it every single day and I still dismiss it. So when was it? 3 days ago, it would have been, I think, Monday. Anyway, my son decides to go out for a ride on his push bike. Now, a few years ago, a friend of ours, her flatmate, he went out to Shayla Park, champion, what do you call it, mountain bike rider, and he lost his footing and he came off his bike at Shayla Park and broke his neck and died. And here's me in the afternoon, Monday afternoon, thinking these horrible things and thinking that I'm just being the paranoid mother. And anyway, 8 o'clock comes and I had one of those days where I wound down. My brain just didn't want to deal with anything, and I was went to sleep a lot of the day. I just kept on dozing off. And I'm having this thought, and I check the front door, and, you know, my son's not home yet. And I've just dismissed this thought that I've had. And 8 o'clock comes, I'm thinking, you know, he's probably at his brother's place. He's, you know, going out visiting his other brothers. Next thing, I get a picture sent to me on Messenger from my middle boy, and Tyler's in hospital again. This time he's come off his bike and he's got on one of, you know, mother's worst nightmare. And here he is, he sends me this picture. I don't get a phone call, nothing, didn't know he was in hospital, just thought he was probably off visiting his brothers. And I get this horrible picture, and he thought it was funny. As most of you mothers could understand that. So anyway, I had the thought and I dismissed it. Even with the work that I do, I still dismissed it, and I should have just followed up on it. And you know, I could have like been in hospital with him, but the young one, he didn't want to worry me. So that was that. He came home that night, so everything's okay. He's a bit bruised and battered. He has got cuts all over him from head to foot. I said like every panel of him has been beaten up. And he was back at work the next day, and this is with a torn ligament in his shoulder. And Shazza received her book too. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it, and we're going to do another demonstration on tea leaf reading too. Okay, so I've got my teapot here. I should actually make my tea while I'm talking to you. Now, another thing that happened is I went to somebody's house. Now, you know, we can get into this mind of, you know, very practical, logical, and that's the way most of us are. And what had happened is we're sitting there, we're doing some work, and I'm hearing noises down the hallway. Okay, now all of her kids were out. I haven't spoken to her since about this, and here I am doing it live, so I don't know if you're listening or not, but I'll give you a call after. I just thought I'd bring it up at the show, but I'm not going to mention any names. So here we are, we're sitting there, and I'm hearing these noises down the hallway. Her children aren't at home, they're off at their dad's place. Anyway, I thought, wow, they're pretty loud, these. Anything. And I'm sitting with my back to the door, and the hallway's off to the left, and then the lounge room is behind me. And I usually don't like sitting with my back so exposed, but I just sat there anyway. And next thing, behind me in the lounge room, in the toy box, one of these toys starts talking all by itself. Okay, and 20 years ago I would have shipped off and run out the door. But no, not now, because I'm so used to it. It's like, oh yeah, there's spirit around, they like to let themselves be known when, you know, I enter a place. And she's like, oh, that must be flat. Logical mind, okay, this is the way a lot of us think. No, it was spirit, okay. And next thing, there's noises back out in the hallway. Oh, I'm sorry if it keeps cutting out. I'm down in my gypsy wagon doing the readings and doing my show today, and I hope it doesn't sort of play up too much. It's starting to rain here, and internet has been cutting in and out. And where I was the other day, they didn't even have any internet. So with this NBN going through, I find that I am having problems with things cutting in and out. So J-Jam, what the sound, also the sound is cutting in and out. So I was talking about spirit in the house when I was out visiting someone the other day. Yes, I know, it started raining 8 o'clock on Christmas Eve, and it just poured down, and then it's been drizzling pretty much ever since. So wherever you are in Australia, I hope the rain has come to you too. I'm here in Brisbane. I've had rain Christmas Eve. So what a wonderful, wonderful Christmas gift we've received. And all last week when I was playing the type of music that I was playing, there was thunder in the background. So I was hoping that that was going to sort of try and encourage it. And I know a lot of people out been doing their rain dance, so it's worked for us. I still haven't made my cup of tea yet. Look, I'm sitting here busy talking and forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. So don't forget to write book, go into the comments to win the A to Z of tea leaf reading. Vanessa, what was my sister yesterday? Angel on the top of the tree fell off. I thought maybe it may have been my teen daughter. She always said she was a fallen angel. And it probably was, and that was to make you notice that she is around. And we will get... I find that spirit's actually very strong now. And I think it's because the veils aren't as strong as they used to be. So the veil between the worlds apparently is thinning. So we are seeing a lot more things happening, you know, seeing spirit, seeing things moving around, even picking up things psychically as well. So I was talking about, you know, with what had happened with my son earlier on, and how I did have that terrible thought, but thought I was just being the typical mum, you know, being paranoid because he was out on his bike. And I don't particularly like motorbikes or motorised bikes, but I dismissed my thought, and he had come off and he was in hospital. So we try and, you know, we think logically about what is happening. So anyway, what else was I wanted to talk to you about today? So I've got a few things coming up at the shop. On the 4th of January, I have got a tea leaf reading workshop coming up. So that is the 4th of January, and it's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and $5. And then on Saturday, we have got a witches' tea party, and it's the first full moon of the year. So we will be doing a ceremony, and we will be doing a psychic event too. So you will be getting readings done in tea leaf and palmistry and pendulums. So come along to the shop for that event. It is $55, and it will be a 3-hour event of getting readings done and doing ceremonies in to welcome in the new moon, and talk about what it is that we want to do for this year, and setting our intentions or our goals for the year to come. Now, last year, we're still in this year. At the end of 2019. Like, I remember New Year's Eve going into 2000, and we were worried that we were going to lose our computers. And then we had the Mayan calendar ending, when was that? 2012, and it was going to be the end of the world. And there was another one that came up, I think it was only this week, and we're still here. Stop worrying about it, you know, we're not going just yet. So I'm just going through and reading all these messages. Are you going to be doing readings? Yes, I am, Angela. So guess what, Angela? You are first on the list, okay? I'm going to be doing tea leaf reading, so I've got my tea here ready to go. I will be giving away a copy of the A to Z of tea leaf reading by me. So all you have to do is comment book, and I will be drawing someone out at the end. And I will also be doing readings from Eleanor's cards, My First Tarot. And going through, this will be the last show that I'll be doing for the end of the year, and then next year we'll be going into the very first show for 2020. So I wanted to talk about, oh yes, put down book, and if you want a reading, put down reading, even if what you'd like the reading for, and I'll try and keep up with it because I don't have my lovely assistant Karen with me today. Being Boxing Day, I didn't think I'd worry about asking, so I'll have to try and keep up myself. So yes, I will be doing a reading, and I will be giving away my book. So how has your year been? For a lot of people, this year has been horrible, absolutely horrible. I just try and smile, take a deep breath, and just keep moving. I try and keep busy every day, and I find if I don't, then, I start thinking about what's happened through the year. And I'm the type of person, I don't want to go and dwell on what's happened. It's been horrible. I've lost two people very dear to me, and I probably haven't dealt with that properly. I've got my Gypsy wagon in January. My book, The A to Z of Tea Leaf Reading, came out in March. Then on the 9th of July, I reopened to my friend Luke Quadrelli. And Tyler has been in and out of hospital with Crohn's. I have fractured my left ankle, and only 4 weeks after I reopened the shop, I have had a friend that had to go back to Canada, and she has been we have done so much together. She came into my life only last November, so it's only just over a year ago, and became very much like a daughter to me. And we did a lot of things together in the Gypsy wagon, going around to coffee shops and doing readings, and she was doing all my media stuff. So yeah, lots happening, lots to be grateful for, lots that I'm very sad about, and I keep busy, so I just look forward to tomorrow and enjoy what is happening today. That is so important, that we enjoy our day and where we are right now, not to dwell in the past, not to think too much in the future, but just enjoy where we are right now. Okay. Oh, and Susie says she's just turned 50 and she's lost her mum. I'm so sorry, Susie, but happy birthday, and I hope you had a really, really wonderful birthday. So Susie, I'm going to see if I can bring up Mum. So we'll do a reading for your 50th and see if Mum will come through. So I'm just writing all this down as I'm going. Oh, there's my friend Karen that helps me out. She's listening. She says she's got family staying with her. Yeah, I thought, being Christmas Karen, I'd just sort of struggle by myself. I didn't want to disturb you at Christmas, so I hope you are having a wonderful time. Wonderful helping me out. So I'll just keep up without her. So anyway, let's start with this. What time? I've got to keep an eye on the time, and the time is not coming up on the screen. I'm shocking with the time. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's good. We've still got half an hour. Okay, hang on. Now I'm just going to go through and I'm going to read some of the comments here, okay, because I'd like you to tell me what you are doing for Christmas and where you're. Got Diane, Shazza, Merry Christmas, Rachel from the UK, and Marie. I love budgies. That's what I'm going to do this year, is get back into my drawing. I used to love drawing budgies. Brenna and Rach again, thanks for the book. Don't forget to write down book to go into the draw to win the A to Z of tea leaf reading. We've got Jay and Bernadette and Michelle and Holly. I'm just writing people's names down that have written book. And Tanya, 33. 33, Tanya, is that you are... have you just turned 33? 33 is your favourite number. 33 is a master number. Are you telling me that that's your master number? And that's... Oh, what have we done? I've turned the camera around. Sorry. Hello. So 33 being a master number. So... Oh, we have some trials and tribulations with being a 33 number, and it's about communication, and it's about getting the message out there. So I would think that you've gone through some pretty tough things in your time. My daughter-in-law is a 33, and she's just beautiful. Okay, so we've got... I'm writing down all the names for the book as well too. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Jackie, and there's another one for the book. Don't forget to write down book if you would like to go into the draw to win a book. Now, I do have to say, if you are overseas, I will have to send you an e-copy because it's been working out just too expensive to send the books overseas, and I got one back because I don't know whether I'd got the address wrong or something. So it would end up costing me double to send it out. So I will be doing ebooks for anyone that is overseas. And let us know where you're from. Okay, so I'm here from Brisbane in Queensland. So we've got Tanya and we've got Margie. I hope you've all been having a wonderful Christmas. Oh goodness, I'm having trouble keeping up with all of this, Karen. And Shaz has got her book. Okay. And Merry Christmas to you and your family, to Angela. Okay, yeah, Tyler could have been much worse, Bernadette. I'm so lucky. And he just keeps pushing on, and he goes straight back to work, so I'd be very upset if he lost his job. Okay, Jay's having her cuppa too, so maybe send me a picture of your cuppa at the end, and I'll see if I can give you a reading with that. I hope it stopped cutting in and out now. Hang on, let me have some of my cuppa. Okay, I haven't got our special teas today because I've packed them up somewhere. They're at home. The house is a mess, so I'm using the Byron chai today. So I'll just give that a bit of a mix up. So we're doing a tea leaf reading using Byron chai. It's a bit messy, this one. Now, for our demonstration, I've given a bit of a swish around, and I am turning it around 3 times anti-clockwise, okay? So that brings through our past and some confirmation for us. And when you stop, you have the handle facing towards your heart. Oh, excuse me. Now, you tap on it 3 times, and that brings through your spirit guides and your ancestors for any messages they may have for you. And if you would like to come to a class, I am running one on the 4th of January at the Spiritual Realm Tea Room in Woolloongabba. Now, we turn it over, and then I'm going to have a look in here and see... Oh, look at this one. Like they're bowing down to someone. It looks like they're apologizing for something. This looks like a lady with long hair, and then we've got this person here that is it looks like they're apologizing. You know, I was reading something the other day, and it said, even if you are right, or you apologize, because do you really want to destroy the friendship? So look, everyone in a way is wrong, and it's how we react to things. So try and think before you blow up. Take a deep breath and think about what you're going to say before you say it, especially this time of the year, because families get together, you know, we might not have seen each other for ages and ages, and there's alcohol involved, and people just get a little bit upset or a little bit excited, and people take things the wrong way. And it's like my middle son took it the wrong way the other day, you know, when he sent me the photo of my son in hospital. I said, that's it, I'm slashing all the tyres on the bikes. Well, apparently I said the wrong thing. But anyway, so it is important to be careful about what we say, how we say it. So I hope you have all fared Christmas Day very well, and not had any big blow-ups with the family or your friends. So that is reminding us to apologise, okay, even if we don't think that we're wrong. Do you really want to ruin a relationship just over something that's probably really petty? I was doing a reading for someone the other day, and I think I may have put it up on my page, the Spiritual Realm Tea Room, and on next to each other was the devil and the angel, and then you had the person, and it was showing, you've got the devil sitting on one side and the angel sitting on the other side of your shoulder, and she was, I forget what was happening at the time, but she said that that was exactly how she was feeling. So I want to say that this is a reading for everyone, okay? Talking about bikes, I've got a bike here that right in the middle, a car, and this is possibly because I've been talking about the bikes and the accidents, okay? And then what I'm seeing here is a car and a bike, and the bike snapped in half. So that's a warning to everyone out there that has a bike, that you, and us in cars driving around too, you know, we need to make sure that we're watching these people out on the road, the bike, and making sure that we're not cutting them off. But better still, just don't take your bike out in the road. Sorry. The bike riders really annoy me on the road. Single lane, guys. What is it? Single file. Okay. Now. And then just here, I'm seeing a scooter. So I want to say, this is probably Luke's way of saying that he's around. My beautiful friend that owned the Rendezvous Tea Room that passed away on the 9th of May this year. I've got a photo of him in the reading room, and I was sitting having a chat to him the other day, and I was asking for a sign, and I had the pendulum sitting on the table, and I had it tied to this special metal thing that I've got, so I'm not touching it, and hoping that he would move that. But I was asking for a sign from him, and anyway, the pendulum didn't move, and I can look at the photo and I can tell, you know, if he's happy or he's not happy about a decision that I've made. I can see if he'll smile or he'll grin, and this is in the photo. I think, oh, we've just lost the light, I'm sorry. I'll try and get that back on. I think the power's just about off on the computer. And anyway, so I didn't see anything in the shop moving around, or didn't get any message from him. But I've walked out the front door, and here is one of those lime green scooters. So for anyone that knows about my friend Luke, he died in a tragic accident on the lime green scooter. And so that's obviously his way of showing me, like giving me a message. There's never been a lime green scooter out the front of the shop, and I asked for a message, and here is one. And now I'm actually seeing a scooter in the bottom of the cup. So let's see what's around the scooter. Okay, there's a heart. It's an upside down heart, and there's also a seated pussycat. Okay, now a seated pussycat in Chinese symbolism is good luck. So I would say that he's wishing good luck for all of us. So that's a message from Luke. Let's see if he's got another message there for us. Okay, I'm seeing a ram. So the ram would represent March, Aries, March, April. So possibly something coming up in March or April. And oh god, I'm seeing another bike here. Seriously? Maybe that's his way of having a bit of a joke with me. You know, I've got to lighten up when it comes to bikes. Now I'm seeing someone here. Have a look at that one there, and it looks like someone is bending over and holding their back, and they've hurt their back. So that would suggest that we need to be careful with our back, with carrying things, that we're not carrying too much, and be careful the way we lift things. Oh, I've got a loaded shopping trolley, and then next to it I have got some grapes. So we've got the loaded shopping trolley, and then I've got some grapes just there. Now grapes represent abundance. The loaded shopping trolley, oh, it's, well, what I'm thinking now is maybe it's just saying that we've got enough to be able to buy everything it is that we need, which is the things that we really need in life. Okay, so there's enough money there to be able to feed ourselves and keep a roof over our head. Now I will take a photo of this and I'll put it in the comments, and you can have a look to see if there's anything that you can see. And now I've got a man here and a fish. And the message that come to me with that is, you know, we can try and, what was it with Jesus and the fish? You know, showing people how they can look after themselves. So you might just have just the one fish. I don't know how the story actually goes, but teaching people how to go out there and look after themselves. Now the fish is, it's only a small fish. The fish is also about Christianity. It can also be a Piscean in your life. But this person looks like they're actually trying to communicate with the fish as well. So maybe you guys might have some ideas. So I'll get you to put in your suggestions there, what you may think what it means for the guy to be talking to the fish. Because it's got me beat. I don't know what it means. Sometimes it comes through, you know, it's a bit of a puzzle and you've got to try and work it out. but I don't want to spend any more time on it because that's just wasting time for us. So if you think you know what it is, just write it up here so we can go and have a look at the comments on the page and see if anyone's written anything down here. Dora, Merry Christmas. Bernadette, Wendy's put in for the draw for the book. Don't forget to write down book if you would like to go into the draw for the book. And Kate. And oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn off the sound for the phone. Quite a few times I've forgot to turn it off, and someone's tried to ring me up when I've been doing the readings. So going to disturb us. Okay. All right, now the number 6. So number 6 is, excuse me, that is our family number. It's about it's a time for us to be spending time with our family. It's about relationships and just being there for the family. And I think that's been a bit of a reminder for me too, with Tyler being in and out of hospital, is that I got so caught up in the shop, so obsessed with going to the shop because I just absolutely love the tea room, and I needed to sort of step back and give time to my family and be there, you know, for Tyler and for my husband and for my other children as well. And that's what Christmas is all about. You know, it's reminding us, really, we shouldn't just be doing it at Christmas. It should be that we are spending time with the family, okay? More important than money and work. At the end of the day, the family they are the most important people to us, and our friends too. So that's what number 6 means to me. What does it mean to you? Yeah, write down comments of what it means to you. Okay, now I'm going to have a look at the bottom of the saucer today and see what messages I have got here for... Hang on, I'll go back to that one in a minute. I want to do one for Angela first. So Angela, I am using my first tarot, and you've got the Devil. Okay, the Devil is checking contracts carefully before you sign them, making sure that you check all the details, and be careful of temptation too. You know, if something sounds too good to be true, it may well be. Now, this time of the year too, it could be that maybe be careful with substances like alcohol and drugs. You know, it's a silly season, and we do a little bit too much. Oh, don't listen to me, I'm a reformed alcoholic too, by the way. I haven't had a drink for 9 years. And I've just celebrated 9 years on the 19th of December of not smoking. That would be because of a heart attack. Just putting it out there. Don't mean to scare you, but yeah, think about it. Okay, so this can also be about, well, contracts. It's about commitments too. So maybe something to do with marriage. So that one is for Angela. Now I'm having a look for Susie because it's her 50th. So I'm going to pull out 2 cards for Susie. One is for, so we've got my first tarot, and with that one there we have got the King of Staves, or the King of Wands. So So it says, you are a strong person who has learned everything the hard way. The worldly teacher who can support and help and teach others. So are you the one that's having to support other people around you when mum passed away? Don't forget to look after yourself, okay? And I feel like this is what it could be telling you, that you need to look after yourself too, and not just everyone else around you, because, you know, you've lost your mum, okay? But it says that you're becoming the master of your realm too. Now, I've pulled out my first tarot, the relationship. So this is a message about how, well, this is about the traditions, and this is about families, okay, and how important family is for you as well. And heart and soul connections are around you. So mum is saying, you know, we've got those heart and soul connections, and you know, there's been some, I want to say, if you are with someone and with what is happening now, the impact that it's had either on your relationship or the family, and you know, I just want to send you a lot of love, okay, to you and your family. And we lose someone that's very dear to us, and I know this, like with losing my dad 2 years ago, it brings out the worst in people. It also brings out the best, and things that are said, it's the grief, it's, and I know, like with my little sister, I haven't spoken to her since March, and it was because of something she had said, and it was really cruel, really cruel, but I know it was through grief. And I can forgive her for that, but I don't know that I actually want to be around that. So that's a message for you. Understanding that things are said because of the grief, but you don't have to be around it either. If people are being really negative and nasty, you don't have to be there. You don't have to deal with it, okay? So I feel like that's a message that you need to take away from that, from your mum. And I'm just seeing what's on the bottom of the saucer here to see if there's a message that I can pick up for you from mum. Oh, I've got the holly, okay. So Christmas, so the holly leaf representing Christmas. So that would be Christmas. Merry Christmas from mum. And I've got a lady coming through, and she has got a big dog by her side. Now, I don't know if it's a German Shepherd, but I'm feeling like this is a rather big dog. So I want to say that she has been reunited with this dog, and they are watching over you. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope it makes sense to you, okay? But happy 50th birthday. All right, what else have we got here? Oh, our light's gone out again. Sorry about that. I'm using the power of the computer to have my light on in here, because I didn't realise it was so dark. We're back again. Okay. All right, so let's see what else we've got. Sending you love. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce your name, so Ngahua. Okay, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, okay? But I've put you in for the draw for the book. Okay, and let me pull out a card for you. Okay, so using my first tarot, we have got the Four of Cups. So this is for I'll spell it out again, N-G-A-H-U-I-A. So the Four of Cups. This is showing that you may be going through a pretty confusing time at the moment. Suggesting that are you doing some voluntary work and just taking a short time out, even from the family and from relationships, just to find yourself again, to have some peace of mind, because it can get really busy coming up, leading up to Christmas, and just so much that's going on. And this is just saying that maybe it's a good time just for you to take some time out for you. And sorry, I'm just making sure that I keep my light on here. Okay, so I hope that has helped. And with the confusion, you know, I'm just picking up, I don't know that whatever choice you make at the moment, I don't know whether it's the right choice or not. I just, rather than feeling like you need to make a choice right now, just step back and take some time out so you can think more clearly on what it is that you need to do. I hope that makes sense for you. Okay, Pandora, what have we got for you? The Wheel of Fortune. Funny pun, sorry, she's in a wheelchair. But the wheels, I'm sorry, Pandora, I'm sick. Where are you going? What have you been doing? This is you getting out and about. This is things changing for you. So I see that you're being able to go out more and enjoy life more, rather than being stuck at home and having to wait for your beautiful son to help you wherever it is that you need to go. So I don't know what it is that you're doing. I don't know if you've met someone that can help you with your physical journey, okay, but I'm actually seeing that this is a great time for you, and 2020 is going to be a much better year, okay. So it's the tides changing, and it's what you do. So that's for the beautiful Pandora. Okay. Oh, I had trifle too yesterday, Pandora. Yum. Okay, and I hope everyone got to see their family and had a wonderful day yesterday. Okay. All right, now, Kate, are you still there? Kate Leggett, I have got the Three of Swords for you. So the Three of Swords is about heartache. It is about the people that we've lost around us. It's reminding it, like, if we have lost someone dear to us, you know, they're still in our thoughts at Christmas, and they're still with us. They're still in our heart, okay? So I just want to say that those special people are still around you, but that's showing a little bit of heartbreak for you. And it says you have to leave one state in order to get to a better one, but it can still hurt to let go. You need to surrender. Okay, so that's for Kate. I hope that made sense to you, Kate. So Bernadette saying that she's not had a horrible year, but very busy. 2020 is the heart of healing. Okay. Tanya would like a career reading. Actually, I want to just do one for Bernadette. Okay, Bernadette, we have got the Eight of Staves, Eight of Wands. And this is saying to go ahead with travel plans. Don't worry too much about the money. Everything will be finalized, everything will get sorted out, but it's time to get out there and travel. So it says in your recent past, you've had some wonderful ideas that have been taking place. And I want to say this is saying that you are unstoppable. So if you've had a really busy year back in 2020, all that hard work that you have put in is showing that, like in a hard year, I should say, in 2019, 2020 is going to take off. I've got a card that shows like it's pointing towards the future and things are taking off very quickly for you. And the 8 is about things taking off quickly. Okay, so get ready for it. Have a little bit of a rest now. Enjoy your Christmas break, because you're going to be up and running by, I want to say, the 5th of January. You are just going to take off. Okay, we've got a couple of more minutes. So, Tanya, a career reading. Let's see what... Okay. So, I've got the 10 of staves for you, Tanya. So, the 10 of staves is... Again, it's about traveling, working in large groups. It shows that you have worked really hard, and it's been quite a stressful year, and it's almost like you've been burning the candle at both ends. And now things will get better for you. So 2019, so if we think about it, we're going into 2020 now. It's the end of a cycle. Okay, so there would have been a lot of endings this year for people. It would have been a lot about finishing things and starting up something new for 2020, so going into the 20s. So coming up, we are going into a new part of our life. We have been going through the endings, and it's about now getting rid of what it is that you don't need, clearing off that dead wood. Okay, so you definitely do have a new journey coming up, and it's saying there's no stress. So it's like just a weight off your shoulders. Now I will pull out a card for you. This is from Life Purpose. Okay, I love these cards. So with your life purpose, with the career, we have got that's funny, get your cards out. Start playing with your oracle cards and see what comes up for you. Are you thinking about maybe starting a little business for yourself, doing readings? So that is what it's suggesting there. Great way to start is to do meditation and connect with your higher self, and connect with spirit. And doing meditations every day. I do meditations when I go to bed at night time, and it helps clear everything of the day. It helps heal us, and then we can connect with the higher self. And when you meditate, you find things actually work out a lot better for you. And I'd say that's why, you know, even though I've had a pretty tough year, I do meditate every night. So, you know, I could have fallen down in a heap with everything that's happened this year, but through meditation, it helps make you stronger. It helps you think more clearly. It helps you heal your body. It helps you make better decisions. So try the meditation, and you will receive messages from Spirit and your higher self when you are meditating too. So I hope that helps. Hi Josephine. Hi Gina. I think I will do one more reading. Okay, so who is that going to be for? Oh, Karen. my friend Karen that helps me out. I've got the Queen of Pentacles for you. So with that, this is about you running your own small little business, okay? And Karen has done my tea leaf reading class, and she has been running her own tea leaf reading sessions from home and having people across for afternoon tea, and been having a lot of fun with that and meeting some beautiful people. So this is about things going well with your own little business, but I still want you to come and help me. I love having Karen around. She's like a breath of fresh air. So Merry Christmas. Okay, one more. Okay, what have we got? Hang on, I'm still writing names down for the book as well. Oh, happy birthday, Pandora. Pandora's just turned 62, and I'm going to go through and pick a winner now for the book. Oh my God, we've got quite a few here. Okay, book time. Jay, congratulations. You are the winner of the A to Z of tea leaf reading. If you Kate G. Denning, send me with your address, and if you overseas, I'll have to send you a e-copy. Okay, so send me your address and your email address if you're overseas, and your phone number too, please. So congratulations, Jay, you are the winner of the A to Z of tea leaf reading, and I will sign that for you. Okay, I'll just put that there, that Jay is the winner. Now let's quickly do a reading for everybody. Okay, now I'm using they're My First Relationship cards by Eleanor Hammond, and these ones here, doing them on the relationships, this is for a family reading for everyone. We have got the Ace of Swords. Okay. I want to say with the Ace of Swords, the first thing that's coming of Swords is, it's saying relationships can be risky. Okay, it's fresh starts. If you are having a fresh problems with family members, with your lover, with your partner, with friends, this is about starting afresh. Okay, forget what, let all of that go. Is it really important that you know that you think about what's happened before and dwell on that? So start afresh. It might be a little bit risky, okay, but we don't get anywhere in life unless we take those risks as well. Okay, if we didn't take any risks, then we'd have a pretty boring life, and we'd be doing the same thing day in, day out. So get ready. It might be that you've got a new lover that's coming in. Take that risk and see where it takes you. Do something different. Get out there and enjoy life. Okay, so I hope you have all enjoyed that today. Congratulations to Jay, and make sure that you send me a message with your details so I can get the book off to you, or I'll send you the ebook when I have got that ready. This is the last show for the year, and then I'll be coming back to you in the new year next Thursday at 9:30 a.m. and I will probably be doing the readings from the shop at the show, from the shop, the Spiritual Realm Tea Room at Woolloongabba. So I'd like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and have a wonderful new year, and I shall see you next year. So bye for now.